Happy Halloween, everybody. I am the Linkzilla, and welcome to the finale of Luigi's Mansion 3. When we last left off, we made it to the Master Suites, we fought off Helen Gravely and captured her, and now we freed Mario from his portrait, which is surprising because I was convinced we were going to save Peach first. And now we're about to head up to the roof in order to save Princess Peach. I'm detecting an unusual presence behind the door. Yeah, it's Mario. Luigi, are you ready to keep going? Yeah. Alright then, I've got no more advice to give you. I wish you the best, Luigi. Be careful, and... Huh? Whoa! Oh no! No! Gadd? Elvin? Elvin!
Wow!
Mario!
Mario!
Unbelievable. I just tapped the D-pad out of curiosity because I knew that we could use it in the Scare Scraper, and...
Oh, Mario! Oh, Mario! Oh, Mario!
Luigi, come on, let's go.
Quit jump scaring me! Mario, wait! Seriously, he's upstaging me in my own game.
Luigi, let's go. Yeah, this way.
King Boo.
Hey, come on. Luigi, let's go.
Hey, Super Mario, I don't think that we should be rushing into this. The game is really laying it on thick this time. Oh. He's gonna be down there. I could have sworn that at any moment he was gonna start rising up. Mario?
Hey, come on.
What am I even bothering for? There's nothing left to find. Spiders. I guess this is how you get your back up to maximum health. Mario, I don't think we should rush into this. Look at that! King Boo is on the front of the hotel! Come on, come on! Look, there's the intro to Scooby-Doo.
Whoa, let's go.
Mario!
Yep.
My god, he is such a show-off. Yeah, I could do that too, if this game would allow me to jump. Are you telling me that it's not... Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? There was a ladder over there, but I want to check out what's... Why were there two purple bats? Wow. Bat gargoyle, and it's gold. Peach! Petua!
Oh no!
Mario, it's okay.
Luigi, come on. Please help, Luigi.
I seriously have to be told?
Oh no!
Alright, hey!
Oh no!
So that's how they're diamonds, huh? Come on, Petua. Yep, you're three-dimensional. At least, physically. Character-wise, not so much.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The king doesn't give up what's his. How brash of you to come face me, Luigi! You should have just run away while you had the chance. I'm done running, Boo. But instead, you stayed and fought all the way up here to oppose me? How foolish. Have you not been paying attention the last 2 games? I literally fought my way through a mansion to get all the way to the secret altar in the basement to get to you. I fought through 5 mansions to get to you. And you think that one hotel is gonna stop me now? You may have made your way through the hotel using Gadd's frustrating inventions to suck up all the ghosts in your path. What are you doing? You were all swoop, slurp, whoop, slorg. That's the 2nd time he's done that. Anyway, just because you vacuumed up all those ghosts doesn't mean you can take me on. It doesn't matter that you beat the hotel owner. Does it not? I mean, what? Are you going to tell me that that's another power-inducing jeweled crown you're wearing? It does look quite nice. I gotta admit, it's very swaggy. Helen Gravely. Ooh, she let all your friends get away! It's so frustrating when you trap something in a painting and it gets out, you know? Gee, imagine that. Speaking of which, are we gonna fight or are you just gonna keep talking? Because, I mean, I've already basically taken out Boolossus. Helen Gravely. All those ghosts. Useless! I have to do everything myself. If you want something stuck in a painting, you do it yourself. I am sick of this! No more mercy for you, Luigi! Fight me like a true Boo. No more tricks. No more carefully laid plans. Now it's time for raw King Boo Gusto! You're all going in the painting. An ensemble portrait is your fate. The lab! The vault! Elvin! Toads! Serves you right! Just a few left. Go on, join them. My painting must be complete. Sorry to keep you waiting. Are you ready? I don't care. On guard. Poulter! The 2 of you get back. He's mine. Poulter! Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait! There should be 7! Who's missing? Who do you think, you big marshmallow? Luigi! What are you doing over there? Maybe you should pay more attention? That's it! I'm sick to double death of you! You wanna fight me? Fine! Let's go, Luigi! This is the end for you, once and for all! Here I come! This time I'm not sending you to the vault. I'm just throwing you into the abyss. Now come on, what you got, Boo? Is that all you got, King? Ah! Trying to slip me some tongue. Sorry, King Boo. I know that this is our 3rd affair together, but I don't kiss on the 3rd date. Maybe you'll be lucky if we get a 4th. I thought that maybe I had to suck those up. Open wide. Dang it! Come on, throw another mine. Stop blowing up on me! Seriously, I haven't been able to hit him once. All because they friggin' suddenly count down immediately once I basically pick them up. Swallow that. Alright, boo. Give me some tongue. Think I'll give you a break this time. Oh. Let's go! Oh, great. Double trouble. Sorry, Googe. Is that the best you've got, Your Highness? That one is real because it has eyes. Come on, are you even trying to hit me? You know, I don't know why, but for some reason I thought you'd be better than Colossus. Mines, please. Mines, please. Quit trying to lick me. I've been crawling through the sewers. You're gonna make people sick. Dang it. It's hard to judge on the other side. Take that. Let me suck up the heart. Alright, Your Highness. Let's do it, Googe! I can't see his health bar, so I don't know how much we're doing. Uh-oh. He's trying something new. Guys? I think his crown is breaking. He's gonna take the entire hotel! Okay, I was right. Holy shit, everything's gonna get sucked up.
Are you?
Do something, Ouija! That's a hell of a backdrop. Okay, Boo, why don't you just drop the portrait onto the hotel? Oh no, I only have 4 minutes to finish this. Oh no, 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 no. And now we've got flaming discs. He is not playing around this time. Just saw a dinosaur fossil get sucked up. Let's end this. Alright, Boo. Let's finish this once and for all. Because I am double sick to death of you. Back in your portrait. And that. And come on. Come on, Luigi. Gotcha by the tongue. Is that it? A Chaos Emerald. It's his power-enhancing jewel. Alright, we gotta fix this. Careful, Ouija. We don't know what it could do to you. It's a super emerald. Yes. I got it. Whoa, it's tiny. Oh no, the hotel's gonna start coming apart. Ouija, you gotta get them out of there. Dang it, I was hoping the hotel would go back to normal. Googe, we gotta do something. The gem! Huh? Poulter? Yeah, Poulter! Where the heck were you? Do you realize that I could have used your help? Way to bounce back there, Googe. Okay. Now, family portrait. We can finally get to our family vacation. Peach! Petua! Yahoo! Mario! Toad! Blueberry! Lemon Drop! And Gadd. How you doing there, Elvin? Luigi!
Way to go, bro.
I did it!
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Oh.
We better lock that thing up. Oh, the vault made it. Goob! Stop it, Luigi!
Huh?
The gem was like the dark moon. It was making them be bad. Huh. Maybe Luigi has a point. But now they're gonna rebuild the hotel. What? They're gonna rebuild the hotel. Why does Luigi have to be roped into this? And how come the boss ghost didn't escape? But anyway, like I said, with the gem making the ghost bad, maybe LT had a point about the Dark Moon game. I like my headcanon better. So I guess Luigi is now going to use all the gold that I collected for him to rebuild this place. And Poulter's digging up bones. But how come the boss ghost didn't escape from the vault? I mean, and what happened to the cat? Where the heck is Poulter Kitty? I honestly expected that at the end of the game, we were going to get a cutscene that was similar with Poulter Pup from the last game, with Poulter Kitty having escaped and Luigi not really knowing what to do with it, just kind of adopts it like he did with Poulter. Looks like they're laying the foundation for the new boiler works. Does this mean that Luigi now owns a hotel? Or is he gonna do like how I thought the canon for the first game should be, and he's gonna leave this new building to the ghosts? Probably. Hey, look, that cement truck, the headlights are swirled just like Gadd's glasses. I gotta say though, this whole credit sequence, not really all that satisfying. I feel like the ending of Dark Moon is actually a bit better. Because, I mean, like, we only had, like, a brief glimpse of all the characters congratulating Luigi and thanking him for saving their lives. This isn't something that Luigi gets to do on a regular basis, and, hey, they're not building a hotel, they're building a mansion. Oh my god, is it gonna be the original mansion? Like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but if it ends up looking like the original mansion, that'll just be hilarious. But how are all these ghosts gonna live there? I caught over 2,000 goobs. They're having lunch out on a girder. Where are the other two toads? What'd you do with the other two toads, old man? I find it so weird that Peach is just kinda there. No offense to her, but she's really just kinda there in this game. But there's Mario. So, I might as well start talking about my thoughts for this game. It is definitely fun. It definitely is a fun addition to the Luigi's Mansion franchise. Ooh, that's definitely bigger than the original mansion. It's more like a mega mansion. It could actually be a hotel. Like, this is definitely resort quality. But anyways, it's just that I think that with the new mechanics and some of the other game choices, this game isn't nearly as good as Dark Moon. I would I honestly think that the original Luigi's Mansion is still my favorite, but I think Dark Moon has a whole lot more replay value, if that makes sense. Dark Moon was so much fun to play that I was kind of thinking that this game would be another Dark Moon experience, just with updated graphics and new techniques. And in a lot of ways it was, but in a lot of ways it's very different. Like, when you start sucking up a ghost, you don't pull back on the analog stick. You have to move forward to make sure that the ghosts get caught by the suction power of the poltergeist, So that's very weird. It was very off-putting when I first tested it out on ghosts. But there they are. King Boo is locked in the vault, and Helen has a perfect view of him. She's just, my king. And he's just, Anyway, the game is fun, but I think that Dark Moon is just the slightest bit better because that game really played with the characters. We saw a whole lot of Gadd and Luigi in this game with their interactions, but with this game, Gadd was barely in it. Like, you could pretty much remove Gadd and not have anything lost. Next level games. But it was still a fun time, and I am hoping that it won't be the last Luigi's Mansion. Whoa. Rank A. I guess they do have a ranking system where if I had basically didn't collect enough gold, could I not have made this mansion? Aw, we're going home now.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Gadd. Bye, Googe.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Where's Polter? Polter! Come on, boy. Let's go home. Nothing to worry about now. Huh. I genuinely expected the cat.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Well, that was Luigi's Mansion 3. And like I said, even though I really liked the game, it definitely was a fun time, I think I prefer Dark Moon a bit better, because, like I said, the character interactions for Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, they just added so much to the game. They honestly became my favorite part. Reading what Gadd had to say and all the various comments that he made to Luigi. I mean, Gadd was really likable in the last game. In this game, he's not really all that likable. It's like, he's kind of cowardly. You don't get the sense that he's a guy who is basically fighting the ghosts because he needs to protect the world. He comes off like a self-interested, self-motivated guy who's only doing this for his own research. And because he's not doing research in this game, he comes off like he's only out for his own survival. But anyways, I would definitely think that this game is definitely worth a replay, so I really did enjoy playing it, though. There were so many different levels and so many different variations on the concept of what you can do. I really hope that we see a Luigi's Mansion 4 in the future. The problem is that I don't know what they will do to top this game, because, like I said, the various types of floors are so well themed that it kind of defeats the purpose of making individual Luigi's Mansion games set in various locations. I mean, could you imagine a Luigi's Mansion game where the mansion is actually a castle? Or perhaps a pyramid, an ancient mummy's tomb, or even a museum? I mean, Luigi's Museum. I would love that game. because it wouldn't just be dinosaurs, it would also be archaeology, it would also be ancient relics and whatnot. All kinds of interesting things that could be made into a fourth game, but they all basically got crammed into this one. The pirate ghosts, I mean, there could be an entire Luigi's Mansion game that's basically like, that's got ghost pirates. You want to know how it would work? Put Luigi on a cruise ship. Because let's face it, cruise ships are basically mobile mansions. So, and who knows, maybe there could be a ghost train. Put Luigi on a ghost train. It doesn't exactly count as a mansion, but there are myths and legends about phantom ghost trains. That would be so cool, fighting ghosts on a train. And basically, like, each section could be like a different car. You could start out at the caboose and have to work your way towards the engine room, and by the time you get there, all hell friggin' breaks loose. King Boo is overloading the boiler, so it's like, if I can't capture you, I'll just derail this train and kill you. So, but anyways, Nintendo certainly has its work cut out for it to basically make a game that can top this, because that ending, what King Boo did by growing the portrait to giant size and trying to swallow the hotel with it, that was practically apocalyptic. Anyways, I really enjoyed this game. I feel like more of the bosses were more or less hit or miss. Let me just talk about the bosses that I liked. I felt like Steward was kind of basic. He was the introductory boss ghost, teaching you how to more or less fight the boss ghosts. Shambrea, the maid, I like her because they did a lot with her personality. The fact that we didn't just go to her location and fight her, the fact that we were trying to get a briefcase for Gadd, and she got the briefcase first. When she sees us, she's afraid of us, and she swallows the briefcase to keep it from us. Plus, we have to use the suction cup thing in order to basically beat her. I feel like they did so much with her character that was just so amusing to watch. Cruller, the Paul Blart Mall Cop, I don't think he was all that good. He was just... I think that the only thing he had going for him was the fact that you had to fight him entirely with Luigi, and he uses a squirt gun in order to disintegrate Luigi, but instead of being a cool mechanic, that just made him annoying to deal with. So, yeah, pretty low on the boss rank there. Chef Souffle was a great boss. I mean, ultimately speaking, having to use a combination of both Luigi and Luigi to beat him, first to clear the smoke in the kitchen to finally reveal him, but then to also basically use Luigi as bait, get a watermelon with Luigi, and hit the chef to basically stun him so that Luigi could suck him up. That was great mechanics. Wolfgang, I can't remember his name, Wolfgeist, Amadeus Wolfgeist, he was definitely a contender. He was probably the hardest of the first five bosses. The fact that he was in the piano, and he was just so interesting. But speaking of that, the fact that they never really addressed why certain boss ghosts had a flaming aura around them. Did it make them more powerful? I honestly thought that we would get upgrades to where we would have to cool them off or something. Anyways, King McFrights, I would say that his area was a bit more interesting than he himself, because his boss battle really was just waiting for the opportune moment to joust him and and basically suction off his armor and basically slam him, but that was okay. Dr. Potter, I hate that guy. Easily the worst boss in the game, because it was just so annoying. The fact that he's sending these plants after you and you have to bait them into attacking to get them stuck, then you have to cut through the plants in order to leave him vulnerable to attack, that was kind of bullshit. Alright, so who's next after that? I'm pretty sure... Monty was next. The boss battle with the Godzilla ghost, that entire level was so amusing. The puzzles were so well done, but I really wish that I could have figured it out a bit easier than I did. Polterkitty. Polterkitty was a fun concept, but they only used her twice. How could they only use her twice instead of 3 times like they did with Polterpup? I mean, and the fact that basically, like, you can't exactly figure out what to do about her without talking to Gadd. And so then, when you finally basically rip off all 3 of her tails, she flees to another floor, and you know you're going to encounter her again. But then by the time you get up to, like, the 13th floor, you've kind of forgotten about her because she hasn't appeared, and then she pops up again. But you don't get any real satisfaction from capturing her. She is a boss ghost, and yet she doesn't appear in the vault. Why doesn't she appear in the vault? Okay, so after that, so we skipped Monty. Ugh. Ugh is a bit of a mixed bag because it's easily the best boss fight in Luigi's Mansion purely by virtue of it possessing a T-Rex skeleton. And I wonder if they showed that off at the E3 announcement for Luigi's Mansion or the Nintendo Direct, whatever. They probably did, but I probably forgot it after all these years. But it was easily one of the best boss fights. The problem really came in once the T-Rex skeleton was destroyed, and Ugg was revealed to be a rather ugly-ass caveman ghost. I mean, seriously, like, that just completely ruined everything for me. What came after Ugg? Let's see, who... But I'm pretty sure that the next one was the Tomb Suites, and Serpsy. Wow. My god, she could get it. I mean, it's a good thing that Nintendo didn't have a few cutscenes with Serpsy flirting with Luigi, because then Daisy would have some serious competition. But that's kind of disappointing. Like, I could easily see Serpsy being a kind of Madame Clairvoyant character in this game. What if basically throughout the entirety of the tomb, Serpsy occasionally would appear to you and give you riddles and puzzles that you would have to solve throughout the tomb in order to get an audience with her and thus fight her and capture her? I feel like they could play with these characters a bit more because they put so much design into these characters that it's striking that they don't really do anything with them. And as for the Dark Magician trio triplets, Nikki, and that's the only one that I really remember. Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. All 3 of those girls could easily get it. Easily. That is a very smashable trio right there. Captain Fishhook. Apart from the name, which is stupid as hell, I honestly think he was the funnest boss fight since the T-Rex skeleton. Don't get me wrong, the first half of the fight was bullshit because you don't exactly get a clear indication that you have to shoot the flaming barrels while his mouth is open, because you would think that basically just getting them onto his face, every single time he laughed at you, the barrel would fall into his open mouth anyway, but nope, doesn't work like that. The spa, the sauna, the fitness center with Johnny Deepend. His name is really funny. His boss battle was interesting. It was a hard puzzle to figure out. Oh wait, I forgot about Clem. Fuck Clem. I hate Clem. Enough said. I mean, basically having a boss fight that completely changes the dynamic of how you play the game, having to basically play it on water with the wonky water controls, and having to basically do the entire boss fight out there in order to get Clem to basically burst his balloon. Thank God I figured out that you don't need to wait for a bomb. You could just push Clem back into the spikes on the wall to get him to pop his inflatable. But anyway, so fuck Clem. Let's go back to Johnny Deepend. His boss fight was a clever puzzle, but having to juggle between hitting him with the ball in water polo and getting Luigi back there, it was so frustrating because you could easily dodge his water spray as Luigi, but as Gooigi, his water spray is undodgeable. It's perfect. It locks onto you and holds you in position so you can get sprayed to destroy Luigi, and that felt a little bit unfair. Like, if you weren't hiding behind that pillar, you had no chance of basically dodging it. Okay, and then the DJ, I can't remember what her name was. She was pretty cute looking. She had an interesting design, and the boss fight was... I would say that the part with the goobs was interesting, but the moment where she gets out and starts throwing flaming vinyls at you, you could easily just deflect them all back by using the exhaust from the poltergust, and then that's how you also knock off her wig, so the boss fight wasn't really all that fun. Helen Gravely, like, holy shit. They actually managed to make a penultimate boss fight in this game and make it really friggin' challenging. Like, Stop the Nightmare was pretty tough, but this, I was practically ready to pull my hair out dealing with Helen. And the thing about it is, I mean, I like Helen's design and I like her boss fight so much that it offsets how difficult that I found it, so she's definitely high ranked on the list. And as for King Boo, I honestly think that he has the opposite problem. I think that King Boo's boss fight was a little too difficult until you basically got the hang of it, because you sucked up the bomb, and immediately the first one you suck up almost immediately goes off. You suck up the second one, and it almost immediately goes off, so you don't have time to aim properly. I actually managed to only get the bomb in his mouth 2 times because I just randomly fired it in one direction, and it's like, oh, it went in. So I honestly think that, well, I guess I gotta admit, he definitely was tougher than Boolossus. But I don't get the satisfaction of beating him because I don't see a health counter going down like the other bosses. It felt like the entire boss fight was kind of a scripted event, and you just had to survive his barrage of attacks until you could finally shoot something into his mouth. Now, don't get me wrong, that describes most of the boss fights in this game, but I felt like we could have done a bit more with the final boss, especially considering that we got the Super Poltergust upgrade, and we barely did anything with it. I mean, I literally said we need to use this during the final boss fight against King Boo, and we didn't. How is it that the only upgrade that we get to the Poltergust in this game comes so late into the game and we don't use it on a single ghost? You would think that with the super suction we'd be able to vacuum up an entire room. Well, anyways, that is Luigi's Mansion 3, and that's my thoughts on it. It's a really fun game with a really great concept, and the best part about it is, the multiplayer is so much fun. I now live in dread of the day where the Switch will get replaced, and eventually Nintendo's online network support for the Switch will go down, meaning that I won't be able to play online multiplayer with my friends and family for this game ever again. Seriously, Nintendo, if you basically are going to have an online support for these games, you gotta basically keep those things up. You are the guys are the ones that basically decided to go this direction. It's your responsibility to keep these things up so that your customers can be satisfied with their purchases. Because if not, then these purchases are just gonna be wastes of time. Anyway, I managed to play through all of Luigi's Mansion campaign, and I managed to basically beat the Scare Scraper. I didn't, however, do the Scream Park. If you guys want me to basically continue this playthrough and get some Scream Park just to show off what it can do, be sure to let me know down in the comments section. As for everything else in the game, I really wish that the game came up with interesting dialogues and backstories for each of the boss ghosts like the original game had, because that's what's missing. These characters are so well designed that they could easily have the same charm as the portrait ghosts, but the portrait ghosts are more fleshed out because the game actually gave them backstories. So, come on. Give us a backstory about how Stewart is actually Helen Gravely's nephew, and she gave him a job working at the hotel so that he basically would have a place to live during his afterlife. Talk about how Shambrea has a crush on somebody in the hotel. She could have a crush on Wolfgeist. Yeah, Amadeus Wolfgeist, and how she basically will make excuses to basically like sweep up the great stage just so that she could listen to him perform. Talk about how Dr. Potter was a crackpot botanist who accidentally got killed when he used growth hormones on a Venus flytrap. It grew so large that it ate him. Talk about how Ugg was basically how he lived in fear of dinosaurs back when he was alive, but now that he's a ghost, he can control them. And Serpsy is just begging for backstory. And give me a backstory on the Dark Magician Girl triplets. That's all I'm asking for. Just give us some more dialogue with these characters. Actually treat them like characters instead of just obstacles, you know? And of course, we need some resolution on that damn cat. Where the heck was Poltercat anyway? Oh well. I think that I've basically rambled on enough. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Luigi's Mansion 3. If you want to keep up to date with what I've got next coming up for the channel in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later! Only one thing left to do. Sorry, Monty. We had some good times, and I'm glad that I managed to make your dream come true. 25. This hurts me more than you know. Captured the director, Ghost.
Phew. Oh, yeah.
Flawless victory. I feel like had we tried to capture him sooner, he would have had a whole lot more health. Anyway, let's get down to the lab. Current objective, follow Mario. Right. Let's drop them all off. Steward. Shambrea, Crawler. Oh, it's not Monty, it's Morty. Morty! I'm really sorry that I had to capture there, Morty, but, well, you know how it is. 100% completion. He doesn't seem too perturbed by it. Ugh. Fuck you, Clem. Serpsy. Nikki, Lindsay, and Jenny. I kind of do wonder how Captain Fishhook got his name. I mean, is he a ghost that's choosing to take the form of a great white shark, or was he actually a great white shark in life? Johnny Deep End. DJ Phantasmagloria. And Helen. And she's got Polterkitty. So that's where she was. She was just waiting for us to capture her mistress. I'm still kind of disappointed because I kind of was hoping that the cat would get some kind of redemption. You know, kind of like how Polterpup did. But I guess it makes sense because if the cat was free, it would only be a matter of time before she set Helen free. But then again, I was kind of hoping that Helen would have some redeeming qualities. That's the thing. Some of these ghosts don't really seem all that offensive. They just basically look like they were messing with Luigi for fun. But some others definitely seemed a bit hostile, so maybe it could have basically been that some of these guys would have some redeeming qualities, but I guess not. Anyways, I'm gonna see if this changes anything, if I get a different ending for 100% completion. Well, I guess there was no change after capturing Monty. No reward for 100% completion, huh? Oh well. My work here is done. And now, I'm actually kind of depressed because now I basically have been playing the Luigi's Mansion games during the Halloween season for the past few years now that I literally don't know what to do for Halloween anymore. Well, I've got some ideas. Later.